the get-go, from the day one that you and I met, and you brought in the rowing machine, brought in your app, and showed us what you do and what you were doing in the after-school programs. Here at the alternative school, we always look for, we were looking really for ways to engage our students, and both through curriculum as well as physical activity. And the moment that I saw the application work within the rowing machine, I felt like it was going to be something that was engaging for our students, and something that would be both for us space-wise. It made sense for our space because with the rowing machines, we didn't have to have a gym. We don't have a gym, and so our space was limited in where we could have some type of physical activity, and this fit so perfectly. And then with the application and how engaging it was, how much information came from it. I'm a former math teacher, so I kind of geeked out on all of the data and all of the information that was going to be available for the students, because we always want to make the connection between the curriculum that they're learning in the classroom and why do I need to know this type stuff to real world application. And you and I worked together with Kulsum Siddiqui, who here within the district made the connection between the two of us, as well as working with as a team to write a grant for the Tulsa Regional STEM Alliance. And
the things, of course, initially was just kind of the physics of rowing. I know this, some of the stuff that she went into with the STEM, and took the kids through part of the curriculum on that, and then got in here into the rowing room and started working with the rowing. It was interesting, some of them to start off with a little bit reluctant, not really sure how this was going to go, and a couple of them just kind of hit, so to speak, hit it running, and they really started off really fast. Then when it came time to go to the tank, after they'd been on the machines for a while, and you were able to get us to TU into the tank, and they were just like, they were astounded, at what this whole thing was kind of going into, because they walk in and there's 3 of the TU coaches there, and then you were there, and I think you had somebody else that was there who's with the program, and they saw all these people invested in the 8 of them at that particular time. So there's 5 people there watching and helping them outside of Miss Beatty and I. So they really started getting even more buy-in into the program. And then when we got to the water, I think I told you afterwards, Miss Beatty and I sat on the dock and cried about half the time. It was, you see these kids who, they were never going to have that opportunity without the program. They were never going to be in any way associated with rowing at all. They'd have no concept at all. And then you see them out there on the water performing as a team and supporting one another and actually listening and being coached and doing the things, because, and I think that was part of it, they didn't know anything when they got in, so they were really coachable. But the moments when you see all that come together, it's just magic, And you think, okay, that's why I want to teach. That's why I do what I do.
Again, the sport of rowing, the whole activity was going to be something that our kiddos would not get exposed to had we not been able to partner with you all. So just very grateful, and just watching them from my point of view and my perspective, I wanted to see were they engaged, what other aspects of their world could this impact. And I saw them gain confidence over time. I saw them working together, and you talk about a group of students who would never be on a team for any other reason other than that they came together in this centered focus activity and collaborated together, worked together, bonded through this process. And I would talk to them after they would come back from their events at TU and after being on the water, and really get with them on how things were going. And they were always tired, which was an awesome thing because they were getting some physical activity, but they were also just, again, I just saw this sense of, I have this confidence because I didn't know I had this capacity type feeling, you know? And connecting it to what they were doing in the classroom, and connecting it to how they were setting goals for themselves. It's been such a wonderful process from start to finish, but as we continue and continue working, I think it's only going to get better and better and impact more students. This is just the beginning, in my opinion, of us being able to grow this program.